field to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all of season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
The receiver grabs it. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Breaks into open space. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
This is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. An inside deal now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. Looking for a gap. It's Owens.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Breaks free. Spinning out of the tackle.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Reed. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed. But Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it's a first down. Spotted near the 41.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And looking to throw now on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Signs the quick throw. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Owens. Bringing pressure. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He finds his man. Runs through the defender. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking right. This one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense joins the scoring party now. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. After throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Owens. Contact as he threw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drive. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks right for a quick completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Back to pass. It's Owens. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Let's it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught to the right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on 1st down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Owens. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. He's sacked and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. but if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. He's got it, and they'll for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air, it's Owens. Moves out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense takes their third and final time out of the half. We'll talk strategy. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Trying to find some room. It's Baxter. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. And he feels it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. To throw, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Gonna run it. It's Owens. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
1st and goal to try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second and goal for the offense. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Well, they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Aggies! This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's when they'll start the drive. Browns offense takes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, Great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Using his legs. It's Owens. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Same tailback, another carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. They wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Deep throw, looking back to the right side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled 13. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Is set up with excellent field position. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Owens.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense. And the Aggies beginning to roll now. Kirk building the lead. This one is getting away from the Longhorns.
Chris, it's a shock to me. I mean, it's a rivalry game. You kind of throw out the rankings. You throw out the records. It's about playing today to see who the better team is. And the fact that A&M is pulling away like this is a shocker.
And they'll set up for the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. The sure hands. It's Butler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Swung with a pass rush. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
The throw complete to the running back underneath.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The offense going with the hurry up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Dropping back, it's Owens. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Baxter. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Catch made by the tight end. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. Has the 1st down and more. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. A test for Middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.